As you go through these, as you see these pictures, you really get a sense of what's been going on and what the Lord has been doing in, with, through Emmaus for the last 14 months or so. Because the last 14 months, basically, we moved into, I'm going to do this. 14 months ago, we moved into a home. You know, we bought this house, an old school, Montessori school, the house that nobody wanted. And we bought it. We waited for that thing. We actually bid on it 3 times. And 3 times the bank that owned it turned us down. And then they finally called us and said, well, we'd take what you offered. Because one of our big goals was, all right, we're going to have a home, but we don't want to be house poor. You know, we don't want to be one of these churches where everybody who comes in the door is like, fresh meat because we need you to pay the mortgage. And so in some ways, compared to kind of other things going on in Douglas County, like, wow, you didn't go crazy. Yeah, we didn't go crazy because we wanted to be in a position where we would always want more for people than from them. Right? That's a great Todd Hunter thing, right? We always want more for people than we want from them. So how do we do that? How do we live out our life? You know, being a church in a box for 3.5 years or so, you know, where I'm loading up the back of my car every Sunday and we're going to the fairgrounds. Oh no, the fairgrounds is booked. We're now going out to a ranch and we're going to be in the field. Or, oh, it's Christmas Eve is coming. So you're going to see some slides of how we celebrate Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is coming. We worship at the fairgrounds. Oh, the Roman Catholics are taking over our space. And they're a lot bigger than we are. So, you know, bye, right? Well, is there anything left at the fairgrounds? Well, there's this barn. And one of our mottos that we learned in this time of being church in a box was adapt, improvise, overcome. All right, there's this barn. Sounds familiar. Let's use the barn. Let's bring animals in. Let's try to make this story come alive and see what happens. And a lot of people said, really? Is that going to work? It'll work. Trust me. Trust me. And you know what? It really does work. And of course, one of the things that we're all trying to do is show young people that that the Bible isn't just stories about things that happen in a galaxy far, far away a long, long time ago, but you know that it's true, it's real. So we like to do these things where we enact the stories. You know, so you're going to see a slide of Palm Sunday and there's a Jerusalem donkey out there. You know, what a great thing. We connect with a lady in town and all of a sudden you've got Jerusalem donkeys showing up to help you celebrate Palm Sunday. You know, dress people up in all kinds of costumes and make it come alive. Make it come alive. So I'm going to be able to tell when, even by not turning around, when we get to the Christmas slides. Oh. And you know, and this is a lot of Deacon Aaron Cook's doing. And it's about bringing the gospel alive. You know, one of our mottos, I got it from a book publisher from Brazos Press, is the tradition alive. Right? We want to be the Anglican tradition alive. And, you know, Castle Rock is a fast-growing community. A lot of people moving into Castle Rock. A lot of people choosing the churches that some of my evangelical friends pastor. You know, like hundreds and hundreds of them choosing those churches. And then we get people who say, oh, it's so loud. Oh, it's we show up at church and then we all split up. That's not what I want with church. I want us to be together at church. And they're finding a way to us. So part of our philosophy of ministry, you know, I think earlier in ministry, I like made these plans, you know, and then this is going to happen, and then this is going to happen, and then that's going to happen. I don't do that anymore. Now what I do is, all right, I believe and we believe together these are the right things to be doing in this season. Let's do them to the best of our ability, and let's see what happens. And what we've seen happen is we've kind of moved from a startup church to, I'd say we're kind of young adults now. And we've gotten our own home. And we didn't try to have, our parents' home right away. we tried to practice some discipline and some restraint with that. And we've seen fruit happen by not forcing it, but by trying to do the right things patiently and over time and persistently, honoring the Lord, contending for the faith, honoring one another, and it's working. It's just working, and it's incredibly gratifying. So we're just about coming up to the end. And one of the things that we like to do, we like to get together with other churches and do shared ministry stuff, whether it's seminars or training events. We also like to get together with our nearest Anglican friends, Resurrection, to do Shrove Tuesday on a Sunday. And, people come out. So it's almost there because it's just so awesome. So there's this great pancake supper tradition from England of having what's called pancake races. So you get the pancake on the spatula, and we run around the circumference of the sanctuary in a relay, Emmaus versus Resurrection. Because one of our mottos is work hard and play hard. Work hard and play hard. So here it comes. Yeah, for the second year in a row, Resurrection won the pancake relays.
Not for lack of effort. That photo was beamed around the world.
Anyway, so the Lord has really blessed me, especially in the last year. And we've had an incredible inflow of people. We've seen children's ministry get traction in a way that we have hoped and desired for a long time. You saw pictures of our musician in Kenya. We made this connection with a bishop from Kenya through our bishop. And our parish just embraced him. And then our musician went to Kenya, and out of this we ended up doing a sponsorship program of sponsoring chickens and goats for households and also buying motorcycles for lay evangelists. And basically in the space of a month, we raised 1/12 of our annual budget and gave it away to Kenya. It's just, it's like, we want to be involved in missions. We want to be involved in missions. Oh, it happened. We really want to be an intergenerational church. We do all this stuff to really be an intergenerational church. You keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. Fruit. So it's been a year of fruit. So thanks for hearing our story.
Amen.
Cool. Thank you.